What's up guys, Hobbo88 here and welcome back to rFactor. We're having another run in the Kiwi Superstocks by special request by so many of you. You guys love these cars and I get so many requests to come back and have another go at driving these just magnificent beasts. And I've had countless people ask countless times for me to come back and have a go at these. But today we're going to have a run here. It's got Redfern's number 96H. Huntley car, or so I believe anyway. And that's because we're going to have a run at the Huntley track, which is something that EKY Gamer or EKY238 Gamer had asked for, and I swear, dedication. I reckon I've had 30 requests from this one person, so this is someone who's desperately wanting to see this on the channel. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and have a run. So Huntley Speedway, we got 100% strength on the AI. We're just going to have to see how all that works. Change our start procedure to rolling. Let's see if that works there. Actually, I think we'll leave it at fast roll. Let's leave it at fast rolling. Afternoon race, 18 cars loaded up. Let's just see how this works. But a massive amount of requests for more of these Kiwi Superstocks. So wish me luck. I haven't spent much time practicing, as is truly the way to do it as far as I'm concerned. No practice equals more excitement. So here we go. I'll roll out, do a few practice laps, see if everything's set up properly. You've noticed I've been into the garage, bumped up the steering lock just a little and increased the gear ratio also just a little. Has to be said that these things are incredibly difficult to drive. I've often got a lot of people telling me on the channel that I'm hugely talented for being able to drive the V8 supercars well, and that they're amongst the most difficult cars that there are to drive. I'll tell you what, anyone who thinks the V8 supercar is tough to drive has clearly never driven one of these things. Massive drift. Huge drift. They are so awkward, high power and very short wheelbase, high center of gravity. Awful combination, but you know what? In the last video that I posted in these things, several people, including a few drivers, posted some links, went and had a look, and I saw some onboard footage in these cars. Massive respect for the guys that drive these things, because they don't just putt around. They are committed, and I guess if you drive them a lot you get used to them, but oh, bang, massively into the fence. But yeah, mad respect for the guys who can drive these cars in real life and make it look as easy as they do, because if they're anywhere near this difficult to drive in real life, burst into wheel spin at a moment's notice. I've also been told I need to do more contact. Too tentative in my last attempt apparently. Honestly, I'm not that interested in doing the full contact stuff here, racing against the AI. Online racing, I'm sure, would be like that, where the rules allow it, and that's all fair enough, but in a race against the AI who aren't necessarily trying to take me out, it's kind of like, well, what's the point? Well, there's quite a bit of contact going on right now. But I'm a true racer. I just like to go fast and get to the front and win. Very conventional and boring for some of you, I'm sure, who just want to see a demolition derby. Tell you what, the AI is pretty quick here. Oh, cars everywhere. Oh! You know what? I think that's probably going to do it. Let's peel off here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. That's a good enough shakedown for me. I'm pretty happy with that. Tempting fate here as well. A green race car. a lot of people out there in the world believe that there's a certain amount of bad luck that comes with running a green car. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. See, I got terrible control of what's going on. Backwards and forwards, soaring away on the wheel. Clearly got no idea what I'm doing. But having a hell of a lot of fun at the same time. That's all that matters. There's massive understeer there. Oh, they are really good fun. Alright, that'll do for that. Let's go ahead and move on to the race. Next session, we'll start at the back, no qualifying. Here we go. 20 laps, I believe it was. From the back of the pack, and I can't see a thing. Where am I going? I don't think we've got the green flag yet. Not yet. Just waiting. It's possible that we won't get it. Waiting. There we go. Green flag. 2 pace laps. That was a bit weird. Here we go. 20 laps. Try and wind them up. Yes. Nicely around the bottom. Bottom's good because there's less dust down here and I can see where the hell I'm going. I know there's a fence somewhere on my right. I know there's a car somewhere in front of me, and I know there's a corner somewhere up here on the left. Trying to make out the shadows of the cars through the dust. I have to admit, I like the dust, but I don't need any extra challenge when it comes to driving these cars. Good thing about them, they're built to hit things, we don't have to worry about crashing. That's what they're designed to do. Quite surprised to find out some of the specs about these cars actually last time. You guys filled me in the comments of that last video. They're a real machine, these things. They are purpose-built race cars. A lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of engineering goes into making them. Need to have a couple of good laps here and catch up. A little bit of a rub on the wall. Might have the AI turned up just a little bit too much here. Not making many inroads. Oh, slam the wall. Just a little bit of a bump there into the corner. Excellent. Couple of passes there. Cleared a couple of cars. I think we're starting to get the hang of it here. Starting to get into a groove. Hit the gutter on the inside. Oh, close there. It's kind of like driving a turbo-powered car. You get this huge delivery of power all at once. When you get lower in the revs, there's just not much there. Sort of waiting. I cannot see a thing. Oh man, hard work. Just trying to squeeze down the inside there, but it's pretty hard to do. Here we go. Big run down the straight. Again, we've got a pretty good run. Oh, massively sideways, pointing the wrong direction coming into the corner. Obviously, landed a long white cloud, not too far away from where I am here in Australia. I am on the east coast of Australia, so just a hop, skip and a jump over the pond. And I have to admit, one day, I hope to be able to see one of these, a race of one of these cars, or these cars race one time. Hopefully in the future I get the opportunity, because they only not long ago, having never even heard of them before, they interest me. I'm intrigued. They look like an absolute riot to watch. Hopefully one day I get the chance. Sort of chipping away here, making our way forward slowly. No idea what position we're actually in, but we are making our way forwards. So you sort of got to be ginger. You can't just hammer the throttle in the corner. I'm slowly but surely learning and finding out. You need to keep it as straight as you can. Makes sense, doesn't it, really? They don't handle well when they're sideways, so why would you try and get them sideways? But at the same time, a big fat drift in one of these things is actually extremely good fun. I don't know how many laps we got left. Here it is, checkered flag as I say that. Down the main straight. I don't know where we ended up there, but we did make plenty of passes. The curse of the green car, not to be. Not this time around anyway. But, oh, check up. Have to admit, these things are an absolute riot, and excellent fun. I really enjoy it, and glad that I was able to get in another race for you guys. It's been a long time, I know you've been asking, I've been busy. I finally found a couple of minutes to come back here and have another drive. The Kiwi Superstocks, whatever they're called, I think that's right. But a lot of fun. Thanks guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Hobbo88 for all the latest. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.